All right, good evening, everyone. I am Lentropy and being joined tonight by Lewis, our analyst for tonight.
Yes, I'm going to be doing the analyst for Dota 2. And tonight we will be having Team Monsta X versus Team SuperNatural in the Rappler Gaming League Dota 2 Invitational. Best of 3 matchup for tonight, I believe.
Yes, it's going to be the best of 3.
Best of
And the winner of this fight, of this best of 3,
will get to face Team TNC Pro Team in the semifinals, which will be, I believe it's going to be by July.
next month. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's going to be next month. We're going to have 2 other best of 3s happening with 2 other teams on the other side of the bracket.
Yeah, on the other side of the bracket. We have 8 teams for this season. So
Yeah,
we
we
have 6 Filipino teams, then you have 2 Southeast Asian teams. Actually, Team Monsta X and Team SuperNatural is a good mixture of players from different nationalities. SuperNatural, for example, the current lineup that we have here has 2 players from the Philippines. Actually, it's 3, if I'm not mistaken. And we have 1 Malaysian.
Okay.
There you go. As for Team Monsta X, I believe their lineup is composed of 2 Filipino teams, 2 Malaysians, and 1 from Pakistan.
So it's truly an international game.
It's an
today.
international team at the point of how the roster composition is.
All right. So we're just setting up our lobbies.
Yeah.
We will be looking into starting the lobby very soon. We'll get to the draft as soon as we can. But anyway, for those of you not in the know, if this is your first game you're going to be watching, last week we had Team Lolly go up against Team TNC.
Yeah.
And TNC pretty much sweep Lolly convincingly. And
More than convincingly, if you're going to ask me. Yeah, that was a bulldoze. God. I just don't want to talk about it. But yeah, TNC Pro Team having a very convincing win over Team Loli just last week, 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0. There was even an even faster win during their second game. So they're coming in strong. They are the ones that went through the qualifiers of international. Unfortunately, we didn't have any of them qualifying for the actual international.
Yeah,
But
they finished 4th place. They lost to Team Rave in the losers bracket playoffs. But recent news from them is that they're not like gonna be changing the roster, so they're preparing for the next TI, which is TI 6,
which is great. Just because we were not in the international, the Philippines is not in the international for this year, doesn't mean we stop playing. We're gonna keep playing until we're better, until we're greater, until, well, maybe we can make it to the international.
Hopefully by next year. And I believe the Dota Valve is gonna be revamping the whole TI stuff. So we're gonna be having like major tournaments by them. Hopefully it will fix the problem pointed by Isama. I believe your net graph is open.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. I just noticed that my game loaded, and I noticed that the net graph I normally have
Graph
on is actually visible, and I have to quit Dota just to be able to disable that. Yeah.
Hey, is your console?
No, I need to enable the console, which I need to quit Dota 2 for first.
Oh, God.
It's not enabled at the moment.
So you have to reconnect.
Yeah, maybe later.
Maybe later after the.
Yeah, after the lobby loads. But yeah, we'll miss like maybe a minute or so. Not maybe less than a minute of the draft, which isn't much to be honest. Normally drafts are about 10 minutes long, 10 to 15 minutes
10
long.
to 15 minutes long. I mean, you rarely see like drafts go for 5 or maybe 10 minutes shorter.
Yeah.
Unless you have really players who have really set up their lineups.
Alright, people are still reconnecting, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to Batman my way through and just
Batman.
enable the console so I can disable my my net graph, which I normally have on, because you kind of want to always you always want to know how much you're lagging live.
Oh, you only do that if you're really playing alone.
Yeah, when I'm doing it, when I'm at home, it's always on. It's always minimized somewhere.
But where's
And then I forget. Yeah, like everything, we're doing all the checks, and then I forget. Oh yeah, I have net graph on.
Murphy's Law. Okay, so we're just waiting for Alan to load back. I'm just gonna do a quick talk about how these teams are. So I have a bit of info about Team SuperNatural. I mean, they have participated, I believe, in the previous showmatch series for RGL.
Yeah.
They do, right? And yeah, their mixture is a Southeast Asian. They're a very Southeast Asian lineup of players. So I'm seeing a ton of Southeast Asian meta.
Oh! There was only 6 seconds left in the. Well, let's see if I'll make it.
You'll get through. There you go.
Okay, got through. Anyway, so what are you saying about how these teams like to play?
Yeah, I'm looking maybe. I'd be more interested in how Team Monsta X or what Team Monsta X would be bringing to the table. Considering that they have a player from Pakistan It's in Central Asia, I believe. So they would have influence from the European meta game.
Radiant team ban.
So maybe they can bring something new. And actually, we are now in the drafting phase, and the first round of the bans have. It's pretty quick. I think it's pretty quick. Team SuperNatural taking out 2,
10
arguably the
seconds
best support. So there goes your Earthshaker.
And Lion, actually.
And Lion.
And actually, I'm not so sure about Lion. Lion isn't as popular as it used to be. Maybe these are specific picks. Maybe
it could be a specific
maybe you could
pick.
check your
Reserve
stats,
time.
maybe,
I
and
don't
see
check
if
about
they've
that
done their homework or anything regarding these picks. The first ban from Monsta X is actually very typical. The Undying, who has a very questionable balance right now. And Leshrac, okay, these are straight up meta bans. These are heroes they just don't want to deal with. I'm not surprised as to why. I've tried using Leshrac, aside from having a hard time with his stun. The lightning is actually one of the best things ever.
One of the best. You have a maximum of 70% and then Ruby speed slow. So if you can't land that stun after you cast the lightning, then I just don't do
Radiant
what to do with it. Okay, taking the Undying ban, SuperNatural gonna go for Gyrocopter as their first pick. Meanwhile, Monsta X gonna be answering with the Queen of Pain, one of the, in the international metagame, Queen of Pain has been the very contested and one of the most picked heroes ever. He also has a very high effectivity rate, of course.
Very high win rate.
Yeah, very high win rate. Sonic Wave with pure damage. Biggie Big can save you.
All right, is Queen of Pain a great pick against Gyrocopter? Or do you think they just wanted to nab the Queen of Pain?
Maybe just wanted to nab the Queen of Pain. I mean, the good thing with Gyro, even if he got additional nerfs in 6.84C with the Rocket Barrage, early levels, the lesser damage now, it's still spammable. I mean, you have what 5.5 second cooldown on level 4, 90 second of the mana cost. That's still big. I mean, you can at the very least in a team fight, you can like go blow up 2 or 3 Rocket Barrages to any enemy hero who comes near you. It could be that Queen of Pain. It could be that Monsta X looks to be planning for a quick burst lineup, just so they can reduce the protection for Gyrocopter from Team SuperNatural.
Normally Gyrocopter is like Leshrac, requires some sort of tanky hero to tank for them. Make sure that he has a beef wall, right before anybody can get to him. Queen of Pain reduces the need to be able to go to the brick wall hero.
And SuperNatural going to be going for Templar Assassin. It's actually one of the signature heroes of Ivanova.
So it's probably a mid-Templar Assassin.
It's going to be mid-Templar Assassin most
Ivanova.
likely. Monsta X going to be going for Rubik. Okay, does Rubik's third skill an answer to Rocket Barrage as well as Call Down?
Yeah, you do get the magic reduction, but the Fade Bolt and the Levitate are actually 2 very good skills to have anyway. You have a no cast point stun, and you have Fade Bolt that is good. It's decent burst damage for a hero that has super long range.
But I believe the real benefit of Fade Bolt is that it reduces enemy damage
That is true.
for a certain amount of time.
Well,
So
early game, it's a super big deal. It prevents pushes and everything. Yeah.
So it kind of mitigates the damage. SuperNatural is very quick. Yeah, we're having a very quick banning phase right here. Viper as well as Phantom Lancer is going to be taken out by SuperNatural. Meanwhile, Monsta X, it looks like they really hate the quick push lineup. They take out Broodmother right after going for banning Leshrac, and
10 seconds remaining.
Disruptor surprisingly is out of the game. Yeah, they want to protect Queen of Pain, so they don't want any silence.
Okay, they don't want the
They don't want
glimpse,
silence.
they want anything. That it's kind of ruining what the Rubik can steal, but I guess they're gonna look for big ults to steal. I mean, if you could steal the Psionic Trap, that's gonna be huge. If you could steal the Call Down, or actually almost any of Gyro's abilities except for the Flak Cannon, Rubik is pretty happy.
Yeah, so you can still call on him to steal the homing missile.
Yeah, if you
Rocket Barrage would be the biggest thing for Rubik to steal this game. I mean, that's what I mean.
and
Because-
super likely,
It's super likely that he can really steal it. Templar Assassin, only Psionic Trap S. That's all I can say.
Well,
very
there's also the Refraction. Refraction could be okay. I mean, could save his life.
Meanwhile, Monsta X now really taking their time on the third pick right here. They have Queen of Pain and Rubik, so they're setting up for the quick burst lineup. Like, if they catch someone, Queen of Pain is just gonna fly right in and blow up. They have Bristleback.
All right, tankiness
For the
has
third
finally.
pick. There you go.
Yeah,
Here comes your beef. They could be going for the Wisp next. Wisp is a pretty good synergy for Bristleback.
Oh yeah, Wisp isn't banned yet. That's true.
It's still open. So if I think the SuperNatural will not be taking out Wisp in the next banning phase, They could guess. Oh, Winter Wyvern.
Radiant
Okay,
team
Winter Wyvern has been picked out. Very interesting pick. He has the heal. Only Queen of Pain should be capable of killing anybody inside the Cold Embrace at this point.
You have Winter Curse. I'm
And
not sure about the Winter Wyvern pick. I mean, yeah, you have Cold Embrace, but you have a lot of magic damage coming from already 2 heroes from Monsta X. You have Rubik, you have Queen of Pain.
now, if Rubik manages to steal a big magic skill,
10
sure.
seconds
Winter's
remaining.
Curse.
Wi- Winter's, I guess.
I believe it's
5
a good
seconds remaining.
answer to Gyrocopter.
I mean, this Winter Wyvern can also be anything like super annoying for Bristleback as the Arctic Burn takes out percentage
Yeah.
HP.
He takes about, let's take that one, yeah, about
It scales, it
6%. No, not really, 8%.
Yeah,
So that's
pretty big,
huge.
pretty big. Oh, okay. It's the
Clinks.
Instagib build. They have Clinks now.
There you go. So they just want a lot of presence
So-
on the map.
Yeah, they're gonna use Bristleback to initiate. Like just be annoying, passively. No blink-ins, nothing. Just walk in there, march in there, start knocking on their towers, and then Clink's Queen of Pain will be ready to just jump in on anybody that tries to take out the
Radiant
Bristleback.
team ban.
Yeah, actually, what I guess what Monsta X is doing is they want to have heroes that can actually go around Team Supernatural's lineup just to catch Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter holds the biggest threat on this lineup right now for Team Supernatural, and they're trying to protect it with Templar Assassin, Winter Wyvern, and maybe
10
even Spirit
seconds
Breakers being
remaining.
drafted for some reason. Spirit Breaker is still okay. Yeah, you can say
Dire team
like
ban.
annoy heroes around the map.
Spirit Breaker, I believe, is a great pick
Radiant
against
team.
Clinks. He can go invisible. He'll still track him down to hell.
Yeah.
And an Enigma pick is their final pick for
Oh.
Monsta X. This is huge. I'm not sure if it's gonna be puppy levels of Enigma, level 6
Well,
at 4 minutes.
Not sure about that yet. And again, Monsta X is protecting their Queen of Pain. They take out Silencer for their final ban. So no one's gonna stop Queen of Pain right now. Unless none. But actually I don't see any Orchid or potential Orchid wielders for Supernatural.
Templar Assassin can potentially deal with a Queen of Pain unless Queen of Pain
10
goes into the other
seconds
build.
remaining.
Dark Seer is gonna be their final pick for Supernatural.
Oh.
Okay, you go vacuum into Winter's Curse. That's pretty much a dead Queen of Pain, Enigma, or Clinks. Actually, anything but Bristleback will be dead in Winter's Curse. It's
So-
actually a very, very interesting skill setup here.
So there you go. Pocket strats being drafted in by both teams, Supernatural and Monsta X. We're just waiting for the players to lock in, and we're gonna have the game ready. Again, this is a best of 3 matchup, game 1 for tonight of the Rappler Gaming League Dota 2 Invitational Season 1.
All right, so which draft do you like better?
I'm actually liking the draft of Team Supernatural. I mean, Enigma's, if you take a look at the team fight composition, Enigma's Black Hole, which is like the key team fight, or one of the key team fight spells, is just a very
10
long
seconds
cooldown, so
Okay.
you're gonna have to really like wait out the
5 seconds remaining.
All right, I have a very funny combination here. If Darkseer teams with Spirit Breaker, and Spirit Breaker has his aura, wherein his walk speed will scale his damage, and he gets the other skill. I mean, if you're going on haste, basically you're in haste, and you get your bonus damage off your move speed. You got a lot of damage early game. You're pretty much
So they have a ton of possible combinations for Team Supernatural. I mean, you have Vacuum to Winter's Curse. You also have, the charge.
you could also have
a surge to increase Spirit Breaker's damage, together with the charge.
you can put it on the gyrocopter
Yeah.
as well and chase somebody with rocket barrage as much as they want. Yeah. All right. So while the pause is ongoing, because that's how we do it in Southeast Asia, let's go ahead and introduce our teams. We do have. I'm gonna go with the Dire side. We have Ivanova handling the Templar Assassin. Phoenix will be handling the Darkseer. Angel Frost on the Winter Wyvern. How fitting. Rai on the Spirit Breaker. And finally, Zerg Rush is handling the Gyrocopter.
Meanwhile, for the Radiant side, we have Nosh on the Clinks. Jet is going to be playing the Bristleback. XYZ, or 777, I'm not sure. I'm going to call him XYZ. On Enigma, Tultras is going to be the Queen of Pain. Tawny, who is still reconnecting, I believe, is going to play the Rubik.
Okay, well, he doesn't really have anyone else to pick. All right, so while everything is going on, why don't let's go and talk about how the lanes might possibly look like.
Well, right now, I mean, for Team Radiant, it's possible Enigma's going to be going jungle. Jet is going to be most likely going for the off lane, but it could. I mean, Ruby can still partner with the Bristleback and leave Nosh to go for the offlane. That is if they want the levels to be early on Clinks. Toltrash, no doubt, the mid lane Queen of Pain going up against Templar Assassin. For Team Dire side, okay, Phoenix, I believe he can go jungle. Yeah, I mean, at this point, Dirks here can go offlane, but if in case the solo lane wouldn't do well for him, he can go jungle. Angel Frost is going to be protecting Zerg Rush.
Okay.
On the gyrocopter, meanwhile, Rai, typical offlane Spirit Breaker. There's been a bit of information that we had from Team SuperNatural. Angel Frost and Ivanova, I mean, they really are said to have like one of the greatest synergies for this team. So, might be looking out for these two guys on how they perform.
Okay, so there's one thing of note here. Right before they left the fountain, there was a smoke bought out by Darkseer. It looks like SuperNatural might be planning to make an encounter here at the jungle. They've just cracked their smoke.
There you go. They're popping their smoke.
So does not have anything skilled yet, so he can go ahead and just go into Invis in case they get into trouble. Nobody has skilled anything yet. Okay, Eidolon is now on.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. He went for Eidolons first. I mean, if you're going for a jungle Enigma, you should be expecting people to invade, and
they find Enigma. Can they? Oh, he goes with
He's too far. He's just too far.
Oh, here comes the run. And the lift, that's gonna pause. That's gonna stun so many. Thawne is gonna get bursted down. First blood is given out.
Jesus Christ.
First blood.
Arctic Burn does so much work with that slow. They got what they want.
Yes, they get Rubik at the first, and the first blood will go to Zerg Rush, which is pretty huge.
Yeah, that's the gyro.
Yeah, that's your core hero, and you gotta love. I mean, that's the synergy that we see: Iron Shell and Rocket Barrage.
Right. This is interesting. The first thing they do as they get the kill is look for the second rune, and we're just gonna see who's gonna get it. Oh, that is a lot of damage.
Jesus.
Okay.
Christ.
Oh wow, they got it. Gyrocopter got it. And now there's going to be a chase down here. Jet is gonna be. Oh, here goes the running mad cow. Spirit Breaker. No, he's gonna get slowed off. Yeah, they're gonna be okay. The first blood is everything that all the kills are gonna happen. Gyrocopter is actually quite weak. He has to head back. Oh no, he's just gonna use he's just gonna use healing items. He's gonna be okay.
So he has the first blood, and he has the bounty rune. Oh, actually, Barat Spirit Breaker got the first blood. Well, he got the bounty rune, so it's still pretty huge. So there you go. Lanings are now laid out. Bristleback is gonna be going solo off lane against Winter Wyvern and Gyrocopter. Is gonna be in huge trouble right here because of the Arctic Burn.
Yeah, that's true. The Arctic Burn is gonna be quite some trouble, but Clink should be able to get away. He does kill into the Searing Arrow, so they know he will be easily in trouble.
Look at that damage that he's taking from Iron Shell.
Yeah,
he's just tanking a lot of damage right now.
Right. We have Thawne though. That he's just gonna go try to zone him out. He still has a ways to go before his Soul Ring, so he should be okay. In other news, you got Enigma here. He's gonna go out and be able to farm these neutrals quite easily.
Oh, there's really nothing blocking his jungle camps.
Okay, even Nova is being forced to use the refraction early, just to avoid damage from the Shadow Strike.
Well, this is the Queen of Pain just in a way effectively counters Templar Assassin because of the Shadow Strike, but look at that.
There's also
Radiant's
the
bottom
Blade.
tower is under
Still does damage on Deny. Oh my goodness! Okay, there was Bristleback was also killed up here.
Okay, we had so much attention about and the mid lane that we forgot the other lanes. Meanwhile, Phoenix, let's just take a look at the.
Okay, there's a bottle flying in for oh no, it's not even a bottle, it's a healing salve. This is really bad for Queen of Pain. Level 2, even Nova's outclassing her, and now she's got the bottle 2 minutes because of the first blood. Even gets a bounty rune.
Queen of Pain.
And okay, we have Darcy catching the regeneration rune. He's at least halfway through his soul ring.
So safe to say, SuperNatural is having the early game advantage after the first blood, and they're just trying to pile up on it.
Well, there is a source of advantage that might be coming for Monsta X. That's going to be the Enigma, who is not being bothered at all in this jungle. So that could be dangerous for them. If they don't try to disturb his jungling, they're going to be dealing with maybe a 5-minute, 6-minute Enigma that's ready to fight.
Right now, he has his Blink Dagger up. Phoenix, on the other hand, is going to try to steal the jungle camps from Thawne, who's doing the pulse. Clinks Is still not really far behind in the last hits, but Gyrocopter is actually leading in this fight. He now has face boots, and again Jet really can't do anything in this lane.
All right, Spirit Breaker doing pulls. What do you think about this, Lewis?
Yeah, it's gonna delay his levels. It's really gonna delay his level 6, but at least he's still having some utility. He's stacking on the medium camps. He's doing the pulls. They're really just trying to draw out Bristleback out of that tower range, so he can kill them again.
Okay, yeah, you could actually charge in. Arctic Burn's gonna slow down, and then you can have Rocket Barrage all over your face. He's still level 1 at 3 minutes in. This is actually seriously bad for him. He's almost level 2, but he's still level 1 at almost 4 minutes in.
Oh, it really is having a very bad times. Look at how Darkseer is just driving out Nosh out of the lane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Dawn
attack.
should really stop pulling unless.
You know, if they decide to do a Charge of Darkness against this Clinks, he might very well be dead if they happen to have any sort of detection.
No, I think they won't. Rai is gonna be going for the bounty rune, so.
Okay, this is an interesting purchase for the Clinks. He bought up a bottle.
For some reason, I'm not sure what to say about that. I mean, why'd you go bottom the off lane? Oh, they're going for Jet.
Charge of Darkness, but not really gonna go anywhere. Okay, he's already ready. He has a Dusted Appearance ready. He's got like blood in his eyes, and he just wants to be able to kill the Clinks soon. Clinks with bottle, that's certainly interesting for me. It's an adaptation, I guess, to handle the Darkseer.
But they're not really controlling the runes. I mean, Darkseer has been denying the bottom rune. Queen of Pain, yeah, he doesn't have a bottle yet. You guys, it's nearly 5 minutes into the game, and he's still yet to purchase. There you go.
Just now. It's just coming in from the courier. At nearly 5 minutes in.
Actually, exactly 5 minutes in, he'll reset. And Phoenix starting to deny Enigma's jungle. He just doesn't care about the lane anymore. Well, he's still level 4. He's level 4. He's
healthy. He's really healthy.
He's healthy, and he may not be like leading against the Clinks, but he's doing good for a 2v1 in the bottom lane.
Toltress is having quite a rough time. There's a double damage rune available to Ivanova. So if Toltress feels even a little bit ballsy, he's going to be eating a lot of damage.
He should rotate. I mean, yeah, he's a Queen of Pain. I mean, if you get pawned or if you get owned in the lane, you should start rotating for the Queen of Pain. You have some really good targets around the map. So
Phoenix, he doesn't have boots yet, but he has a Soul Ring, so he's going to be able to just keep giving all those iron shells out. Okay, he's getting a lot of damage, but he should be okay. He should be okay.
There was even a charge from Spirit Breaker. And one thing I noticed about Team Monsta X is that Enigma, he could be effective in farming the jungle, but he's not really going for the aggressive jungle build-up. So he doesn't have any impacts on the lanes. And it could be it could be a problem. I mean, you were looking at the puppy level jungle. Oh, there you go.
Again, there's... okay, you get a Bristleback picked off again. So this is actually super difficult. He went completely for a Rocket Barrage build. Doesn't even want to go over the stun. There are probably enough disables on his side. There's a slow from Templar Assassin. There's going to be the the Space Cow charge, Charge Darkness.
Thought you had that.
There's the Wyverns, Arctic Burn, and everything. There's just so much working for him. So I guess he doesn't really need the stun at all.
He doesn't need the stun when it comes to the laning phase. Arctic Burn and Splinter Blast is kind of enough to slow down the Bristleback. And look at that, Bristleback's level 3, 6 minutes into the game. Still no rotation from Toltress. Monsta X
might be in trouble, but so is Thon. Thon has to use his lift. He wants to live through this. Okay, they're gonna try to kill him off. Phoenix goes into the sprint, but should be okay. Invisibility rune is also picked up by Ivanova. Oh wait, activated it already just to get the heal. Yeah.
Oh. And look at the adjustment that Team Monsta X is doing. Enigma is actually going for mechanism first instead of the blink dagger.
Alright, looks like they're not really planning to go into a fight. I would agree with this considering that they do have Called Down, they have Winter's Curse, and they also have the Vacuum on Team SuperNatural. I don't think it's a good idea to look for a
a black hole.
Yeah.
Black hole. Just yet. Rai. He's skirmishing. He's looking for a target.
Angel Frost here at the bottom lane just goes in. The Splinter Blast is gonna keep them away. They're not gonna want to group up. They're all ranged too, so it's perfect.
I'm waiting for the charge from the Space Cow. They're looking for targets right here. You have about 3 heroes in the bottom lane. Wyvern just has his Tranquil Boots. And looks like Ivanova is also going to be rotating towards. He won't find a rune. It will be the next 8 seconds. I just love what Rai is doing with his Spirit Breaker. He's stacking multiple camps with a gyrocopter.
Radiant's top tower
And you know,
is under
by
attack.
mid game,
He's level 3 right now, so he's probably gonna ask for that ancient stack later so,
structures are
to be
fortified.
destroyed,
Yeah,
so
it
he
could
can absorb some experience.
could be leeching some XP, and the game has gone pretty passive over the past few minutes.
Well, okay, here comes the charge against Tiltrust. Tiltrust has to blink away. Blink is gonna happen towards the tower, but he's gonna
Radiant's
cancel
top
it,
tower is
and
under
that denies
attack.
him the rune again. Tiltrust, nothing is going her way right now.
Monsta X.
I mean, okay, check out these purchases. They have magic stick, a magic wand happening on Queen of Pain. You have Soso going for a soul ring as well as a bottle,
Radiant's
not
middle
damage
tower
build.
is
So
under
this is
attack.
quite unique, you know. I'm not sure if this is a good adaptation at all.
Oh, this tier 2 tower at the bottom is gonna go down soon, but no.
It's in deny range. They're gonna lose it. This is actually pretty bad because if they go
Dire's
closer,
bottom tower
if they cross
has
this tier 1
been
tower
derailed.
and go here, that's exactly where the Space Cow wants you to be. Spirit Breaker is gonna look for you, hunt you down, and destroy you.
Still, Monsta X is still holding on. I mean, no fights, no ganks from SuperNatural has happened within the past 5 minutes. So they're starting to catch up, actually.
So let's
If
see.
we take a look at the graphs right
Okay.
now, it's really not a big advantage for Team SuperNatural when it comes to the net worth. XP is also pretty even. So the game has gone passive, but it's slowly going towards the way of Team Monsta X.
All right,
But the question is, how are they going to stop the Gyro who is about to purchase?
okay. This is actually what SuperNatural did back then too. They got a Temporary Assassin, made stacks for her, and started eating it. So she's probably gonna eat this ancient stack as well. And while she's eating those stacks, they're gonna have the low level on that lane, just soaking up the experience. He's now level 4. It has has almost enough for the earn.
He has the earn. Oh no, he still doesn't have the.
Double damage rune will be picked up by Tiltrust. Gonna be happy to get that.
Wow, his first rune in 10 minutes.
But
Yay!
while that's going on, you're gonna see Temporary Assassin just having a ball of a time,
Radiant's
going
top
ahead and
tower
farming
is
these
under attack.
stacks.
And he's gonna be going for the race car build. He's go for a Yasha first instead of the Blink Dagger. It's kind
Yasha,
of okay.
yeah, we've seen this before. Yasha into Desolator.
Radiant's
That's gonna be the
top
name of their
tower has
game.
fallen.
And if that doesn't work, they're gonna have a pretty farm Gyro by later.
Yeah, he has 800 gold. Looks like he'll be going for the ancient stack next. He will be going for the ancient stack. Oh,
I don't know.
100
It doesn't look like enough damage quite yet. He's also
Whoa.
gonna be going for a Yasha.
Bad move for us. No, he gets bashed, and here comes. Okay, can he run away from this? Yes, he will.
He has 12
Tiltrust.
seconds to go. And Tiltrust is gonna want to go for the kill. Phoenix is very low. If they see Phoenix, she's dead. But Tiltrust is
Dire's
being chased
middle
down.
tower is under attack.
He backs out. He has a double damage rune, but
Yeah, she has blink. She should be able to get away.
there you go. XP
Soso is
reach.
also invisible. They see this. They've seen the stack.
And Clings is just.
Okay, here they go. They're gonna use the ult. Yeah, they're gonna kill off the Spirit Breaker, but at what cost? Tiltrust does not have blink for 10 seconds. And here comes the Clinks. Black hole, is it available? No! They get it caught! Tiltrust's gonna get killed off! Yes, but here comes the call down! The damage is coming in! And for how many is gonna be this death? Tiltrust wants to burst down, but does not have mana, does not have life! There you go, that's double kill for Zergrush! And now Soso has, well, she's gonna be invisible. They know that he ran that way, but that's everything they can do about it. That's 2 for 1.
I have a visual bug on Clings. I can't see him on my map, but yeah. There was not enough mana for Enigma to pop in that mechanism. Since he used the Black Hole, he used the Midnight Pulse, and of
Radiant's
course the
middle
Malefice.
tower is under attack.
So
Alright.
yeah, during what happened in that team fight, I mean, you can look. There was a good Black Hole catching Temporary Assassin.
It's pretty worth it.
It's
I'd
pretty
say
worth it, but yeah, he lost the mana for them to retaliate using the mechanism since all of a sudden Zergrush was there and he got the he got the double kill.
Yeah, he got a double kill with a call down right after that black hole was being cast. They did kill Ivanova, who was becoming a real problem for them. But in the end, the trade is pretty kind of just slightly in favor of Team SuperNatural.
Dire's middle tower
Yeah,
is under
there's
attack.
not really a huge favorable.
Oh, and Thawne is about to get picked off. He just one more click, and the vacuum is gonna clean him up. That's 2 to 6. 2 to 6 at 12 minutes in. And now they're looking to push a tower node.
Looks like they're getting the
Dire's
tower.
middle tower
Yeah, they're gonna get
is
this
under
mid
attack.
tower.
Oh
Here
my
comes the
God.
magic again.
Dire's
But that's
middle
not gonna hit
tower
anything.
has fallen.
All right.
Just in time for them to get out of range.
So though, they're still being sought out by Space Cow.
Again, there's a
Spirit
dust
Breaker?
on the Spirit Breaker.
He cancels it. There's nobody in position to continue. Right, even Nova decides to not go for the stack anymore, or is it already dead?
It's already dead.
Okay.
I believe, yeah.
Yeah,
he was able
Gyro
to clean
cleaned
the
it up.
stop. No, he cleaned up the stack after
Radiant's
he got
middle
revived.
tower
He's gonna be
is
waiting
under
for Jet,
attack.
who gets slowed, but he goes for the wrong way.
So eats the creep. All right, he has enough. That's 127 damage. If they find anyone, that's gonna be a dead person. Toltrus has got ult in 7 seconds. They want to get a kill, and if they find Zerg Rush, there's gonna be a lot. If they find him.
Does he have? Yeah, he has his ult up, but it looks like they won't.
Yeah, looks like they're not gonna find anything.
They're not gonna be confident since they don't see where the Spirit Breakers, they don't see where the Templar Assassins. They don't have vision of Winter Wyvern, so it'd be a good decision to really not go. They're just gonna play safe, So or Nosh. There you go. He's gonna
Okay,
try
Phoenix
to
is
find
spotted by
someone.
Soso. Oh, he's gonna get Gib.
Are they gonna be going for it?
Yeah, here comes
Yes,
the
there you go.
stream.
They will.
Sonic Wave? No, not quite.
No.
Ah, the reaction is just too good on him.
They hesitated, and they see the Spirit Breaker who cancels his charge.
Yeah, he knows that the clinch is still there. He doesn't wanna spend it. There's also the Sonic Wave still available.
Yes. And no, Enigma's still jungling.
He has the mech up, so maybe it's time for him to fight. But he'll also have Black Hole in 20 seconds. Maybe he's trying to save up for a fast blink, but we're not entirely sure yet.
Could be. Well, he can use the blink right now. Bristleback is going to be cleaning ancient stacks of his own just to catch up with the XP as well as the farm. He's about halfway through his Vanguard now. He has about 600 gold, so just 500 more for the...
Yeah, he's almost there. He's gonna have that
Vitality
tankiness, but
booster.
is the tankiness really what you want though? Like, okay, you get a Vanguard. What do you do with it? You last a little longer against a team fight. You have somebody that's gonna knock down your armor. You have somebody with amazing magic damage. You have somebody else that with Arctic Burn is gonna take out percentage-based HP.
No, it can be just to spam in more quill sprays as long as the team fights come. I mean, normally you go for Bristleback with a mechanism, but Enigma chose to go for the mech first. And right now, he could be building for that dagger.
The Blue Rune of Destiny has appeared on Clinks.
Oh.
This might be something that will make the play. This should be enough to take out almost anyone. But look at how close everyone is. If they try to go for anything, so if he gets greedy, he is gonna get cleaned up.
He knows. He feels that
Radiant's
something's
top
going
tower
on.
is under
They
attack.
place on the wards. They're trying to get someone. Toltrus jumping
Oh,
in.
that's the Surging Ward's just right on top of him. He's looking for Angel Frost. Angel Frost goes into the Cold Embrace. He's gonna be okay, but oh no, the Rubik is already killed here. And Scream of Pain, no, the Sonic Wave, there's so much caught in this black hole! Oh my god, Ray still alive, Zergrush wants to stand in there, but he cannot stand much longer! He has to run! 2 for 3 so far! Standing, the Jet gets 2 kills. Angel Frost about to get killed off, yes, with the spikes. But is Jet gonna be able to last much longer? No, don't do it, Phoenix! You can't last against him! But look, the spikes! If he gives dash to this one now, he'll be okay. He has mana for it. But there's a TP incoming. Who is this? Is it Gyro? Yes, it's Gyro. He's hungry. He wants the most kills in this game. He doesn't have homing missile, but here comes the charge.
Jesus Christ.
Jet is dead. Jet is dead.
He's gonna be dead.
He goes for the bar. He doesn't even get the rune. Dominating streak for Zergrush.
Clinks hesitated a bit. No, he was caught by the Winter's Curse, so that's why he wasn't able to land the final hits on Zergrush during that team fight. And with the exchange that happened, it's actually Monsta X got a lot out of that team fight.
Well, they got to kill a lot. Oh, they're gonna find Zergrush here.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait, he's still alive. He's gonna make it through. That Cold Embrace is keeping him in there. Oh my god. MVP Cold Embrace.
I killed you with coldness.
Winter Wyvern, Angel Frost, what a play!
And you see the
Radiant's
protection that they're doing on
bottom tower is
Gyrocopter
under
right
attack.
now. And it looks like they're eyeing on that Roshan. There you go. They're starting the D wards. They're placing their observer wards. They're gonna be ready for a Roshan. They're just gonna have to refresh everything and go for the Aegis next.
Right, Social, they're trying to go for the alternate things to do. They're trying to split push, trying to scatter the team. SuperNatural is just reacting so well against the engagements. They just can't do much about it, so they have to be able to break them up somehow.
They should. And right now, Zergrush. Okay, it's good for Sanjay and Yasha. But with what you were saying a bit or a while ago,
Is it gonna be?
it will be hard for Team Monsta X to go for a full-on team fight against SuperNatural. They'll start with the pickoffs, but thanks. Will he go for it? No, he's not too confident. Let's go for the BKB. I believe.
It could be a BKB. It could be a Desolator. We're not entirely sure. Probably a BKB.
Yeah, we really need the BKB right now.
Zergish is happily farming now. He got his S and Y, so he's quite tanky now.
Right, there you go. HP item. Right. Still looking for targets. Phoenix, on the other hand, is... Yeah, he has his mechanism up. Tultras. I'm not sure what is going first. It could be an Aghanim Scepter, but right now, BKB would look more favorable.
Alright, so this is something that might be justifying that Vanguard. He's going for a Crimson Guard. That's gonna help them mitigate the
yeah, you can have a mitigate at least the damage from
cannon.
refract as well as flat cannon. But the question is, how will you mitigate the call down? How will you, how will you mitigate the iron shell? And here comes the smoke. It's being popped.
Well, at least the call down isn't as strong without all the other skills. Yes, they have a lot of magic damage. Just smoke is so scary right now. If anybody marches in there, they're gonna be dead.
They're going for the Roshan. They're just warding.
They want to secure a kill first.
Oh, they see
Queen of Pain, and there's the mark of death right there.
You're gonna be dead, son. Here comes this.
And the stun comes in. Everything in the kitchen sink. Oh my goodness!
Radiant's bottom
So
tower
much
is
death,
under attack.
and there was a TP right there. Decided to cancel it. Good call. Really, that's a dead Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain, who seems to be going. I'm not sure this is gonna be a BKB or a
Aghanim Scepter
or an Aghanims quite yet. Probably a BKB. They really need to be able to
the
tackle.
Enigma.
Enigma.
They see the Enigma.
Enigma has a blink dagger as well as a black hole. If they initiate on him wrong, they're dead. Okay, they canceled the charge. Okay, actually, there's these creeps that are following him, so they know what's going on.
Is under attack.
But even though, I mean,
Dire's
yeah,
middle
they can
tower
really,
is under attack.
really retaliate. They have no
Doesn't look like a
that
time to go for Roshan for them, as they want to just go for another pickoff. They want to control more of this map. We have Gyro, who's got 10,000 gold in net worth, while the nearest one to that for Team X, Monsta X, is the Clinks with 7,000. This is actually quite a big value, considering it's only 20 minutes.
Right, they need to do a lot
Radiant's
of
middle
catch up.
tower
Right
is under
now,
attack.
yeah, SuperNatural is just controlling a lot of areas in the map. They really can't go for the pick-offs right here.
Yeah, even Nova's alone and they're scared to go against her.
No, they're not really confident. They don't have any vision.
Yeah, the vision is actually really tiny for the Radiant. You can see it like here. They don't see much at all.
Dire's
looks like
top
SuperNatural
tower
is eyeing
is
for
under
this
attack.
middle.
And there's actually 4 smoke heroes here.
Denied.
They're inviting Ivanova to be attacked. Like, come on, bro, come on.
Pain
They're
without
not going for it. They're not biting.
consequence.
So they're a lot smarter than that. Okay, they have all their ults available, and Ivanova is gonna go for the rune. Is there gonna
Looks
be
like they will. Looks like
is
they
that
will.
gonna
There you
lift
go.
it? Throw the cliff? No. Call down. Here it comes. The charge as well. Enigma cannot do anything. Here comes the Winter's Curse. That is a dead Rubik. And now it's going to be Jet. The Bristleback, his HP continues to drop. He will not be able to tank anything. The Enigma is dead as well.
That was a 3-for-none trade. Heavily in favor of Team SuperNatural.
Monsta X, they just can't fight back at this point.
They revealed their Enigma too early, just in time for Baratheon to like recharge. Maybe they were thinking if they even if they take the bait, they can still fight
has fallen.
with the black hole. But the problem is, Enigma was spotted, and Spirit Breaker could be out of it.
Radiant's
Just
middle
chose the right
tower is
target.
under attack.
Yeah, that's actually the priority target to get, because the black hole is gonna ruin everything. They can just tank through the rocket barrage. They
Dire's
can
top
tank through the.
tower is under
They
attack.
can,
Cooldown.
they can tank through the
Radiant's
call down with a
middle
mech.
tower is under
But
attack.
if they can't even start the black hole,
Roshan has fallen
that-
to the
yeah,
devil.
they have a huge problem. Maybe if the lift was reserved for the charge,
But they didn't.
they didn't. Yeah, that's
They initiated on Temporary Assassin, and they were expecting like a turnaround, and there was no clanks near that area. Bristleback was Bristleback there? I believe Bristleback.
Bristleback was there.
Bristleback's
Bristleback ran in, then got killed. Now there's a blink dagger on the Darkseer. Now they have all the initiation power they can want.
There you go. Okay, Clinks is gonna be going for the Desolator first. So,
Okay, Clink's Desolator is okay by me. It's okay.
oh, he spots Rai.
Rai's dead.
He can go for this, and yes, he will. 2 hits.
504 gold for him. He should be very happy to have that.
If they can still delay this fight, it looks like they can catch up. They are pretty much in a position to catch up.
They have called out. They have the damage. They have their Aegis. They can fight if they want, but I don't think they will.
They're just gonna hold on to that Aegis for a bit longer.
I mean, if they really push into that tower, they're really pushing their luck. I mean, there's still Winter's Curse, there's Vacuum. They have to be able to pick off more than just a Spirit Breaker.
Dire's
Yeah, they have to take
structures are
down
fortified.
Gyrocopter.
Yeah, Gyro's a great target to have, but you still there's still the Templar Assassin. The two cores. There's two cores to take away. All right, that's a good measure to do. You use Clinks as bait. They don't bite.
There you go. Tower's gonna be destroyed. And it looks like. Let's take a look at how the graphs are telling us. SuperNatural still at a very comfortable lead. About 4,800 or 4,300.
Well over 5,000.
Well over 5,000, I believe, for the gold XP. It's about the same. And there you go, smoke from SuperNatural.
They know exactly where they are. They're watching the Kahop. This
Enigma
ward is doing something. Enigma
again.
is dead. Here comes the charge. Enigma is able to blink out just in time, but nowhere is far enough when you have the space cow on your tail. Oh my goodness. That's going to be another tower. They don't have the Enigma for another 47 seconds. There's also a double damage rune here
Does
on
he
the
have a buyback,
gyrocopter.
though? No, he doesn't have. Oh, there you go. He has a buyback. So
He does have buyback, but they're not going to use it. That's
Radiant's
it's not
bottom
worth it.
tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
Clinks is way up ahead. He doesn't have. He has TP. Zergus is a double damage rune, though, so they're not going to be engaging on that.
Radiant's
first.
bottom
Very
tower has
dangerous.
fallen.
This is looking to trade towers. No one's really rushing towards the bottom lane to defend.
This is the best they can do. This is honestly the best I can do. I agree with this
Radiant's
decision.
bottom tower is under
Okay, the
attack.
tier 3 is way too much of a cost
Radiant
to
structures
give,
are
but they have to
fortified.
give some sort of reaction. They're trying to force the
There you
TP here at top, and maybe they can engage the bottom.
So he's stacking the towers way too much, son.
Dire's
You have
top
to
tower
break
is
away.
under attack.
There you go.
The Bristleback is going to be the key hero here. If he can make
Radiant's
those physical,
bottom tower has
those
fallen.
close range stacks, then they can take them out. Okay, they get the tower, and they don't overstay the welcome. They trade the tier 2 for a tier 3 and the tier 2.
And suddenly,
It's
Clinks
probably
has a
the best
backing
they
block.
can get. I like that decision. They tried to force out a TP, and unfortunately they couldn't. The best they could do was not lose racks. Losing a tower is an unfortunate cost to them.
Well, I mean, if you take a tier 2 and protecting your barracks and forcing the enemy team to back out, then I believe that's an even trade or a good trade. Clinks now has a BKB, so he could really now fight in the team fights or in the clash, is what we call it.
Well, he has to be in a completely different position though.
Pain.
Even though he has BKB, there's still the Templar Assassin that can like gun him down without a problem.
And even Spirit Breaker. I believe the ultimate goes to Blacking Bar. Yes, it does. The bash goes to Blacking Bar, so it's still a pretty dangerous way to just dive in, or it's going to be really bad way to dive in. Toltrus is going for the Aghanim Scepter, and he's nowhere near that.
He's 500 gold away. I'd say that's close enough.
Templar Assassin could be going for the Manta Cell next. He has about 2.6k gold.
Radiant's
and
top
he's
tower
just saving
is
up for
under
the
attack.
recipe. Zerg Rush still farming up. He has he has about 1700 gold in his inventory. Darkseer. What? Yeah, can Darkseer still go for pipe here?
Darkseer doesn't
I
have
mean,
to go
it's
for pipe. I mean, they don't really have a lot of magic damage. They just have to go for a healer, or just have to rely on Winter Wyverns.
Oh,
pull the brace.
Dire's bottom tower is
Okay,
under
Refraction
attack.
can be stolen by Rubik. Nothing any good. He managed to steal Rocket Barrage a while ago.
Okay, again they are trading towers, and they don't really care.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
There you go,
Okay, there's a
tower
TP back
first.
by the Queen of Pain. They're ready to respond if they have to, but the Clinch is gonna stay here as long as he can. Tier 2
Radiant's
tower is now
top
given
tower
out.
has fallen.
TP back by Ivanova, and there's actually 2 TPs here. No, he doesn't want to bite. He's not there. All right, so far we have a pretty safe game. Everybody's just relaxedly doing what they think is best for them without
they're-
having to risk too much.
They're just trading towers. And it looks like SuperNatural is just waiting for the next Roshan.
Well, the Aegis just clocked out, so if they're gonna look for a fight, now's the time to do it.
Rubik has a Blink Dagger now, so he doesn't have to stay in the front lines.
Actually, that's super huge. That's another source of initiation. Rubik no longer has to stay on the front lines.
and he can he can position himself well to steal very great spells.
Like Winter's Curse, yeah.
Winter's Curse or Call Down,
Or call,
or
yeah.
even Wall of Replica, or no, Vacuum. Vacuum would be a better spell to steal,
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
other than Wall of Replica.
Right. So at the very moment that they know that the Aegis is out, they bought a smoke, so they want to make a pick off somehow.
But the question
Okay, they're
is,
grouping
can
up. They're guessing where the ward isn't, and that's where we're gonna smoke, and they
There you
picked
go.
here. So we have 2 smokes actually. This is gonna be quite a
It's gonna
clash.
be a huge team fight.
And smoke breaks in 3, 2, and Bristleback is in real. Oh, catches 2! Is it gonna be enough? Ryan Rice almost dead, but no! He's gonna become alive! It's gonna be the Enigma first dead! Ryan Rice still alive! The curse is gonna hit on Ryan Rice! It's returned! Oh my goodness! So is not gonna be able to lift him out! He's still he's invisible. But that's a cost. That's 2 for 1. And Jet is not gonna be able to attack
Way
through!
too
The
early.
Gemma True Sight was dropped as well.
Looks like Jet, he's gonna fall for this
Yeah,
one. He's gonna fall. He's not gonna
Yeah,
have
the
it.
Gemma True Sight is now returned. That's 3 for 1 in the end.
Way too early on the Enigma on that one. Just really way too early in that black hole. He could have waited out longer. Jet was on the front lines. He was ready to tank everything. He was ready, to have the SuperNatural focus on him, focus all their damage on him. But
I don't know.
for some reason, he just blinked in right away. He saw like 2 targets and he blinked right away. He used his black hole. He didn't even think that Winter Wyvern could be there, that Spirit Breaker could be there. You still have Darkseer with a vacuum to cancel out. There are a lot of heroes that can cancel out your black hole, but
Okay,
God, it was just
to be fair, he caught out the gyro, and I believe he caught Phoenix.
Radiant's
There was no
bottom
vacuum there.
barracks are under attack.
but he gets stunned.
He did get stunned, but if you want to catch 3 or more, isn't that a little wishful? I'd say it's pretty wishful.
It's pretty good, but at the very least, Black Hole is still a make or break team fight spell, and at that point it broke their team fight. I was just too excited.
Anyway,
Landing a puppy black hole.
from puppy to PPG.
From puppy to PPG.
Anyway, I know. I think it was a fairly good black hole. It's just that they just couldn't out damage him
They
fast
got
enough.
damaged. I mean, at the very do you need to take out Wyvern first, or force Wyvern to use Cold Embrace on himself? God damn no. He's dead. Ventured into the wrong territory, son. This is not your turf.
Yeah,
You can't do tug life stuff here.
Yeah, Gemma True Sight is on the Winter Wyvern. They use the Winter's Curse to clean him up.
Oh yeah, and also that one.
All right. Yeah, that's also true that actually, if you look at the Radiant Vision, they really don't have much. They seriously don't have much.
They have none.
They only have their base, and they walked into that thing. They
walked
saw
into
the
the
smoke
trap.
break. Maybe they could have reacted a little better.
See?
They did have the high ground.
That's what I told you. It was just too early on that black hole, Alan. Way too early on that.
I would like you see 2 targets. I
Really,
mean,
really
landing a
jump into
3-man black
targets?
hole is actually pretty difficult, to be honest. Okay, Jet is getting initiated. No, they're not initiating on that. They just want to clean up the.
I just
the
want to
racks.
go for the racks.
There's a
Phoenix.
vacuum.
Oh
Winter's
my
Curse.
God.
No, there's no Winter's Curse
Structures are
happening here.
fortified.
It's still on
Radiant's
cooldown.
middle
Okay, he gets a
tower
wall of
is under
replica.
attack.
Right.
Yeah, that's just the zone out. Rai will be bursted down. Not even. Is that a refresher orb? Yeah. Oh no, it's a return spell. Okay.
Return spell. A refresher orb on who?
On maybe maybe Darkseer. I wouldn't know. X's are pretty.
Radiant's
X's are
middle
pretty.
tower is under attack.
Okay.
He got a
For
wall of
Rubik,
replica.
yeah, he stole it. He stole the wall.
stole the wall
That's
of
actually huge. If you could steal Ivanova all the time, that's a lot of damage.
Oh, they're going for the Roshan now, and yeah, most likely no contest from.
They
Team
have
Monsta
black
X.
gold though. They can contest if they want, but they're way too far.
But will they?
They're too far.
And Enigma is now farming up for his Black King bar. He now has an
Roshan
old club. He's
has
pretty much
fallen to
halfway
the
there.
tower.
Just needs more time. Maybe the next 5 minutes. Going to pay now has Aghanim Scepter on his inventory. Jet. This would be a good time for Monsta X to consider pipe. Really. I mean, Bristleback may have went on the pipe first instead of going for a Crimson Guard.
Okay, Crimson Guard is now on the space cow.
Bristleback.
No, Spirit Breaker got it.
Radiant's
yeah.
middle tower is under
Maybe it's a
attack.
Bristleback. Oh, Bristleback has
Has had it.
Silver
Radiant's middle tower
Assassin.
has
Doesn't go for the
fallen.
Yash or the. Yeah, it's not going
Jet
for
wants
that.
to go for a Heaven's Halberd. I agree with this. That's gonna put a stop to Templar Assassin, even if she's BKB'd.
Guardian's Greaves is gonna be farmed by Winter Wyvern. Meanwhile, MKB is gonna be on Gyrocopter, so that's a lot of bees for him right there.
Crimson Guard being used. They're just manning up. They're just out. They're just trying to, just trying to give all the harass damage they can. Cold Embrace gonna heal everything that was there from before. It makes all their efforts useless. And look at the cooldown of this thing. It's like what 14? It's insane.
This is way too low. There you go. It's gonna be ready for the next team fight.
All right, they're ready. This is it. This is it. They have to do something here. They're gonna lose another. They're gonna lose another set.
It's being popped.
Okay, this is basically Footsie's game. They're trying to do all these extended. Even Nova's about to get taken out. Aegis is now activated. Here comes the wall, as well as the vacuum. Here comes the charge. No, he cannot. He cannot use the black hole. He's being comboed with all the stuns.
Middle tower has
Okay,
fallen.
they're gonna get one. Yes, they got one. The gyro's almost dead, but they cannot find him. He's way too far behind the lines. Tiltrus wants to chase after this. They do use the Guardian Greaves, and Zergrush is being healed up so fast right now. Are they gonna go for this? They still have black hole. If they spot him, the black hole's gonna go. But they're just too fast. They're just too fast. Zergrush decides to stay. If he blinks in, if he just blinks in, no, he's out, but he's not gonna be good enough. He's gonna get taken out. The greed is too much, and now they fight Soso. He's gonna be godlike for Zergrush, beyond godlike. And now Jet, he's just taunting him. Jet wants to run, but he cannot run any further. This is the end of the trail for you, 73 HP. Are you serious? You're still alive. Oh my god. Okay, there you go. Buyback on the Enigma. He wants to use his black hole. But up to what end?
Radiant's
Soso
middle
also
tower
bought
has
back. There comes the use. Are they going to go for it? There's no black hole available yet. Call that is being used.
They will. Will they?
No, he cannot go. He's being dragged in.
Dire's
Black hole.
tower
It's
is
not
under
gonna be used. He used it too. But for what end? Everybody's just gonna use it. Okay, the Sonic Wave is out, but nobody's alive. Tiltrus is gonna get wiped off the face of the earth. Oh my God. GG. Caught by XYZ.
Jesus Christ, that was like a very extended team fight, and SuperNatural just getting a lot out of it. They forced two buybacks right now.
Dire victory.
It's gonna live to see the end.
It was kiting heaven. It was kiting heaven for Zergrush. He just kept away. He would get healed, and then you have the Spirit Breaker coming in whenever there's somebody who's just a little too fast for him.
I just gotta give SuperNatural and how they were able to protect Gyrocopter.
Yeah,
it was
that-
like really great, really super protection at Gyrocopter in that fight.
Angel Frost and Rai MVP in my opinion. Like these guys, these two supports just did so much work.
They really did really well, and really great on picking up their targets. They caught Enigma multiple times. They stopped those black hole attempts multiple times. So that spelled the end for Monsta X, and that is the end also of Game 1 of the Best of 3 series for the Rappler Gaming League Dota 2 Invitational, featuring Monsta X versus Team SuperNatural. SuperNatural takes the win.
So 1 for SuperNatural, nothing for Monsta X.
1-0.
But that is not the end. We will have Game 2 in around 15 minutes. Will Monsta X recover, or is it going to be a 2-0? Stay tuned. We will be back later.